What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Amber Cox elaborates on why she did not protect Timmy Fagbenle in a recent interview. Guys, for this one here, we have to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. One of the biggest head scratchers from the WNBA expansion draft with the Indiana Fever was them getting rid of Timmy Fagbenle. Now, a lot of people felt like Timmy should have been protected and possibly stayed on the team. Well, Amber Cox is letting it be known why she actually decided not to protect her. In a recent interview she did, in case you missed it, with Christina Williams, she spoke about a lot of things, man. We went over some of those things yesterday, but one thing that is definitely turning heads is Amber Cox actually speaking about Timmy. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, when the story first broke, I reported on it. A lot of people was kind of mad about Timmy not being protected. They felt like many other players, people like Nalissa Smith should have definitely been on the chopping block. But just like I keep telling y'all, they probably got other plans for other players. But as of right now, they definitely thought it was in their best interest to part ways with Timmy Fagbenle. Well, Amber Cox had this to say, and we finna dissect all of this. Roll the footage.
Was shocked during the WNBA expansion draft when Temi Fagbenle became available, especially because when you look at last season, she played a really huge part in the Fever's success in terms of getting to that point where you all were able to make the playoffs, but also her ability to run the floor with Caitlin Clark and how their games complemented each other. When we think about, that expansion draft, what was the thought process in making her available?
It's really part of an overall plan, which hopefully everyone will see unfold throughout the offseason. The expansion draft is difficult. It's hard to lose a player. Six is not very many when you think about protecting protecting anybody on your roster. And this group obviously built great camaraderie the second half of the season. So that was not an easy decision, but again, part of a bigger plan that I hope everyone will get to see unfold as we get into the rest of the offseason.
So basically, Amber Cox let it be known that they actually have a bigger plan that is about to unfold during this year's offseason. Now, we know free agency start next month in January, pretty much towards the end of the month in early February. That's when the ball really is going to get rolling on free agency. And we know the Indiana Fever is stuck with a big task at hand, and that is putting together a championship caliber team that is going to make a splash in the playoffs. But one of the biggest questions is what is going to happen with Kelsey Mitchell and Erica Wheeler during this 2025 season. Will they stay? Will they go? And we already know Kelly stated she's doing everything in her best interest to possibly core Kelsey Mitchell. But at the end of the day, we have no clue what is going to happen. Now, we know Erica Wheeler went viral earlier this week with a cryptic tweet about her possibly doing a Zoom with somebody from another team. Now, it's not my place to comment on anything that they do online, but I just thought it was kind of spooky that she would want to Zoom with somebody from another franchise. And then she went on to say that expect to see her on somebody's roster for the 2025 season, letting it be known that she don't even know 100% if she's even going to be on the Indiana Fever roster moving forward. Now, I thought that was spooky in itself, but as of right now, free agency is about to be the biggest talk in basketball in the next coming weeks. And I'm telling y'all right now, we need to pay close attention to the Dallas Wings free agents, the Connecticut Sun free agents, and Las Vegas free agents. Must mind you, Kelsey Plum is a big-time free agent as well. So we got to watch everything that is about to transpire in the next coming weeks, because I'm telling you right now, it could shake up the entire league. Moving on to another story, one of the biggest topics that took on the WNBA was Washington Mystic owner Sheila Johnson speaking about Caitlin Clark getting Time Magazine Athlete of the Year. She felt as if she shouldn't have got it, all this and that, where Amber Cox spoke about the entire thing in a recent interview. Roll the footage.
Caitlin Clark was recently named Time's Athlete of the Year. And Washington Mystics co-owner Sheila Johnson responded to that by saying, I think the WNBA in its entirety should have been featured. How do you respond to those comments? And do you think the award should have been given to the entire WNBA rather than Caitlin Clark individually?
I think Caitlin Clark deserved that award. Through the years, dating back to the beginning of the league, right? There have been incredible players, incredible basketball. We all know that. There have been great people working on the front office side as well, trying to build the foundation, build the fandom around it. Sports to me is generational. We've been at this not very long, less than 30 years, right? Comparatively, when you're talking about other leagues. And, like I'm a St. Louis Cardinals baseball fan because my grandpa was. We have not really, we've been through like one generation. So we're still growing in that regard. What Caitlin Clark did, because so many eyeballs were on her, she is a huge multiplier effect of that. Because she has so many fans, and you saw it across arenas, people are moving games because so many people wanted to see her play. And look, I don't take anything away from other players that brought more eyeballs. Angel, Cameron, right? The identity and how much brand recognition these players now have in college absolutely helped the WNBA. But we've never seen anything like Caitlin Clark.
So that was Amber Cox pretty much speaking about the Washington Mystic owner situation. But just like I told y'all yesterday, man, everything is looking spooky in the W right now. I can't believe people are still mad about Caitlin Clark and the success she has brought over to this league. It's simply ridiculous that people just cannot give credit to what credit is due. Caitlin Clark changed the landscape of all you ladies' future. She's bringing a bag to all you ladies' franchises, all the teams, the players, everybody else is finna be uplifted on a whole nother level, dog. And this is crazy that the hate for Caitlin is still at an all-time high. Sometimes I just wonder if it's not Caitlin, but a lot of these people, themselves, maybe they just need to take time, look at themselves in the mirror, because maybe they have an issue with themselves and wondering why it took so long for the league to get uplifted. Maybe they could have done more to get the league to where it's going. But as of right now, Caitlin is the trendsetter and the reason this league is getting the viewership, is getting everything that it's getting right now. We cannot lie about that, dog. And definitely let me know y'all thoughts about this. And yeah, man, like always, keep them bells on, because you're going to 80% of the time hear the news first here on my channel, then everybody else copies me. And we already know how that is. Guess it's part of the game. Like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters.